I did this.
I did this.
Does that mean we're stopping? We're ending?
Oh, it's over.
This is good
Bye.
evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Okay,
Anyway.
you're on controls.
Oh, that's so true. Wow, I have to do actual...
Because, you're the blue-haired legend.
Yep. I've always been Yaoi Jesus. I assume...
I think this is Alba. I assume.
When he says, this place, what is it? Where are we? Guys?
Are we just at home? I forget.
Was he, like, high at home? I do not remember what was going on.
Did he go home and smoke a fat J and then go to bed? He had a headache.
Yeah, and he was like... Yeah. I know it well. I'm sitting on a sandy beach talking to someone whose words are more precious than gold. Words that seem to glitter in the sunlight.
Who is he?
Are these the glittering words?
This is the guy.
He's like the sun to me. What did he say? I can't remember. I can't remember those precious words.
This is so sad. It's just like the beginning of Greece.
Ouch. Something sharp is poking me. Is this the dog or... Ow.
It's a robot.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
some
like a
kind of robot.
I said wake up, or I'm gonna kick your ass.
What the fuck? Jump up. That thing was poking my face tumbles off and I catch it midair. Oh, it's this. I don't even know what that is, but
You know who it is.
that's related to like the other guy. This is related to the
No, Alba knows who it is.
yeah, Benny. This is Benny.
It's fucking Benny. Hi.
Hi, Benny.
Hi.
No, dude, this is clearly related to his like sword friend.
His sword friend.
So Kojaku's here.
Of course he is. Let me go.
Stand up, still clutching the shrieking Benny. Huh? Where's Ren? Find him curled up on a corner of my bed. He's in sleep mode. Which reminds me, he said he lost some data. I've got to take a look at him soon. But first, food. Feeling much better thanks to my nap. Even my headache is gone. I'm such a glass bones boy.
I'm still convalescing, but I can move.
My joints still ache, but I can move. Why did it get so late?
You wouldn't get your ass out of bed, so I had to take matters into my own talons. You got that, punk?
I ignore Benny's whining and poke my head into the dining room. Granny is at the counter.
Granny!
I'm looking right at Granny.
Looking good!
Kojaku is sitting at the table.
Wow.
He grins when he sees me.
Morning.
Morning.
I see you haven't lost your sunny disposition.
No, thanks to you. I can't hold back a yawn. Here. I toss Benny across the room to Kojaku, who catches him easily.
I go out of my way to wake you up, and this is how you treat me. You better watch your back, Alba. I'll actually fucking stab you.
Take it up with your master. He's the one who makes you run his errands.
What do you expect? You're a pain in the ass when you wake up.
I am not.
You're up. Go set the table. Food's done.
Okay. Well, Kojaku laughs. I already do Granny's bidding.
Miss Tay never changes. That booming voice of hers puts me right at ease.
You try getting yelled at every day. It's no cakewalk. I glare at him as I set the chopsticks out on the table.
As I set the table like a fucking housewife.
I'm slave here. This only makes him laugh harder.
Wow.
Granny brings over the food while I pour 3 cups of tea. With dinner ready, I join everyone at the table.
Absolutely delicious. Your cooking really is the greatest.
You come into my house uninvited, and that's all you have to say.
I thought you knew I was coming. I told Alba.
I glare at him again. All you said was you'd swing by soon.
And what's with you, sleeping like a log? I called and called, and you wouldn't get up.
Grady smokes 5 packs a day.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you're right.
You don't know how grateful I am to have a proper meal like this.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just happened to have some food that was about to expire, that's all.
That's why I love you. You serve me your expired food.
I love that.
And I love it.
Shut up and eat.
Even though Kojaku came to this island with his mother when we were kids, he was alone more often than not. That's why he spent so much time hanging out with me. And of course, he ate plenty of Granny's cooking too. Knowing Granny, she might even think of him like a second grandson.
Wow, so it's incest.
Yes! Trying to introduce some kind of spice to this, the clearly most boring
boring, most fucking wholesome goddamn relationship in the game.
Are you spending the night?
Without missing a beat, Kojaku stops shoveling rice into his mouth and nods.
That's the idea.
Wow.
Don't you have any shame?
Are you really surprised? Anyway, I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna kick you out of bed in the morning, even if you're sleeping.
Don't you have that backwards? I'm always the one who wakes you up. Gently, of course.
Very gentle.
Very gently. Wow, they sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
Got that right.
You guys. Kojaku flashes an infuriatingly charming smile, and I vomit.
And I literally vomit into my bed.
After showering, I head for the living room while drying my hair with a towel around my neck.
I'm like shirtless, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm like so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wet from the shower. I'm shirtless. Yeah.
Granny is watching TV while sipping tea. Kojaku isn't there. Where's Kojaku?
He went upstairs to your room, I imagine. He's probably jerking off in your bed right now.
Probably jorking it.
Probably sniffing your panties, by the way. So get your ass up there.
Don't you keep him waiting.
Don't you keep him waiting now.
Oh.
Oh.
By the way, Granny,
What?
I've been getting these really awful headaches lately. Been taking my meds like usual, but it's not working.
You think I give a shit?
She's like, okay.
Okay.
Granny finally pulls her eyes off the TV to look at me. She's like, can I watch my fucking show?
My program's on.
She always told me to let her know if anything changes with my headaches.
It's not working at all.
I don't know about at all, but it's definitely worse than usual.
I see. I'll try adjusting the formula a little.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Probably shrivel up and die.
Literally. I'd probably sleep and die in my sleep. I bow deeply. Granny snorts, returning her attention to the TV. She said, get the fuck out. Alright, so Kojaku's in my room. Not like I care. I guess I'll head upstairs.
It doesn't even matter.
Like, I don't care at all, but anyway. My whole body throbs each time.
Oh yeah, why?
Ow. Ow. I may not have any visible injuries, but I feel a dull pain deep in my core. Yeah, like where though?
You're like, where?
Is it because I took damage in rhyme? Definitely that's why.
Most likely.
For a fight that was all in my head, sure hurts like a bitch. I don't know if
You
could
can't say
that
that word, Alba. Can Yaoi Jesus say the B word?
Let's discuss.
Let's discuss. No.
If you let a dog, I'm just.
You have a point.
During that battle with the weird rabbit head guy, Ren said that my damage limits were disabled. Is that even possible? Despite the pain, I finished climbing the stairs and headed to my room. Huh? Kojaku isn't there. Neither is Ren.
He kidnapped Ren.
But then I noticed the door to the balcony is open a crack. So he literally is there.
He's smoking.
You're smoking and you're holding my dog.
Yeah, the door to the balcony is open and you're smoking?
I looked to find Kojaku leaning against the railing. He's gazing at the city, a thin cigarette between his fingers, blowing white smoke through his pursed lips. I don't know why, but Kojaku only smokes in my room. Well, the balcony of my room.
That's because he actually also hates the smell of cigarettes and doesn't want them near his house.
He never does it in front of women or at work or when he's out drinking. Just here. It's like I'm the only one who knows.
It's like I'm his safe space.
Yeah, it's like I'm the only one who knows the real him and no one else gets him. I don't want to know him at all, but like I do know him.
But I do know him. And yeah, the real him, he's a smoker at heart. Yeah.
Though his hands are angular and masculine, something about the dim light makes his fingers look long and beautiful. Those fingers must be very nimble, given his line of work.
What those hands do?
Kojaku smiles softly upon seeing me.
Yo, finished your bath?
I thought you'd be in the living room.
I just need a little pick-me-up. I don't know why.
No reason.
No reason in particular.
Kojaku gestures with his cigarette. You really like it out here, huh?
Do I? Maybe you're right.
Kojaku frowns at me.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Hmm?
Your hair. You have to dry better. I'm a hairstylist, okay?
I would know.
I know these things.
Kojaku reaches out. He's gonna touch my hair. I flinch at the thought. But it's not my hair he's going for. It's my nose.
Punches you in the fucking face.
Dude, get his ass.
Yo! Listen to the guy who cuts hair for a living.
Stop it! I shake him off, but he just smiles.
It's gone pretty long. Still cutting it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for criticism from a pro. I just do whatever.
I mean, it's not half bad. Everything's more or less where it should be.
For real? Oh my god. Kojaku complimented me. I could just die.
What's that supposed to be?
I'm just imitating your fans. They all sound like that to me.
And shut up.
Kojaku laughs. I have a good reason for not getting my hair cut. I don't know why, but I was born with feeling in my hair. That means cutting it is seriously painful.
Everything hurts you, bro. Bro is the most fragile piece of glass on earth.
Dude, how is anyone going to fuck you? But that's insane. Does that imply that he does cut his hair and, like, it's really painful?
It's just really painful the whole time. He, like, cuts it himself. Because it would be pretty long if he never cut it.
Yeah, right?
It's because he does it really fast and he doesn't think about it. He's like, ow!
Once it gets past my shoulders, this sensation is dull enough that I can just cut the ends. People teased me relentlessly when I was little, saying I looked like a girl because of my long hair. They said that.
They said that. They really said that.
Even a light touch sends chills up my spine, so they thought it would be funny to pull my hair. Needless to say, it was hell. When bullies tormented me, it was always Kojaku who came to my rescue. I hate him though. Actually, Kojaku thought I was a girl at first too. He was pretty surprised when he found out he was wrong, but his attitude toward me didn't really change. He still treats me like a girl. Bro, I have to admit that made me.
You know, you're lucky to have such beautiful hair. You better take care of it. Or let me take care of it.
I've always wondered how you can say stuff like that. That's one thing that definitely hasn't changed since we were kids.
You always told me I was beautiful.
Yeah.
I only say it because I mean it. Plus, I always knew it made you happy, even though you tried to hide it.
You'll always be a girl to me. Kojaku affects a far-off, dreaming look, and I give him the most annoyed glare I can muster. And I'm like... A dull pain shoots down my shoulders as I gently dry off the tips of my hair. Ow. This pain. Is it still from Ryan?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
It doesn't look like nothing. And you were out of it earlier too.
Well,
What's with you? You've been weird all night.
no, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
No. Should I tell Kojaku about Ryan? Kojaku can be pretty perceptive, and he already realizes something's going on. If I try to lie now, he's not gonna buy it. Well, something weird happened today. Like, I guess I got forced into a rhyme match or something.
Forced into a rhyme match?
It just happened out of nowhere, you know? One minute I'm on my way to make a delivery, and the next I'm standing in a rhyme field.
Are you sure it wasn't a dream?
It wasn't a dream.
So you're telling me, wait, is that even possible?
That's what I'd like to know. It happened near your territory. In one of those alleys?
I've never heard of anything like that.
That wasn't the only weird part. Usui wasn't there.
No, that is weird. That thing's supposed to be in charge of Rhyme, right? It brings the screen and ring and stuff.
Right. Also, I tell Kojaku about the Rabbit Head guide, including the fact that he knew my name. As he listens, Kojaku's frown grows. He lets out a groan when I've finished.
Sounds like you got ganked.
Ganked?
I've only heard about it from the guys in my gang, but apparently there are guys who can force you to fight. There's no usui, no rules or limits. I hear some guys have ended up in the hospital.
Oh. So, that's what happened to me? I got ganked?
I got... ganked?
You're telling me they ganked me?
It's possible. Still. I don't like it.
You don't like that they ganked?
I don't.
What I don't get is I don't even play rhyme. Did he confuse me with someone else?
You could have been a random target, or maybe someone just hates your guts. No one would, but like, someone might.
Yeah, right. I'm not you.
Ouch. You said you knew your name, right?
Well, yeah.
Sorry. I think I'm actually gonna head home. I forgot there's something I need to do.
Oh, so we're not gonna sleep together.
No, I mean, I don't even care. I mean, like, yeah.
Like, yeah,
I mean,
you should
actually
get-
leave. You should get out.
I wish you would go sooner. Huh? Oh, sure.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, but if something happens, you better tell me.
I know.
Good. Night.
Night. Kojaku waves farewell and heads out. I go back inside and shut the door to the balcony behind me. After I set Ren on the bed, I lie down next to him. Rhyme. Was I really ganked? When we were on the Rhyme field, Ren appeared in online mode and responded to my commands. Said something. What was it? When it happened, my mouth just started moving on its own, almost like I was possessed. What the hell was that? And why did it feel familiar? It felt kind of like it does when I'm turning on the charm with customers on the phone, like when I'm doing my phone sex.
Like
job.
when I'm having phone sex. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Like when I know just the right words to say to win someone over. Anyway, I wonder how often
Gankings, bro.
maybe I should look into that. A message. Latest all-mate models, huh? Spam. New models are coming out all the time. Skim the message, then close my coil. I've always been the type to develop sentimental attachments to things I use, but I guess most people in the world aren't like that. They just want the newest thing. Not me, though.
Not me though. I actually love my like dog computer that like may or may not fuck me in the ass.
And you know what? That's between us. Whatever. Ren's all I need. That's right. I need to give Ren a checkup. I sit up and tap the furry blue lump in my lap.
Oh, but.
Oh.
Oh, but.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna take a look at you now. Ren is an older model, so fixing any serious malfunctions would be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I have to make sure I keep a close eye on him and perform regular maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up a long cable connected to my desktop PC and plug it into the port beneath the fur on Ren's neck. I open my coil and run a system diagnostic. Looks like your reaction speed might be a little slow. I pick up the toolbox sitting on the floor. Parting Ren's fur again, I use a screwdriver to open a small square in the hatch on the back of his neck. With most all-mates, you can do all the maintenance you'd need to from your coil, but Ren is such an old model that I have to fiddle with his insides directly. Oh, I see we're on both sides of this situation.
Well.
Using tweezers, I pull some new chips from the toolbox and swap them with the ones in Ren's neck. I should do it. I shut the maintenance hatch, close the control panel, and unplug the cable. Then pick Ren up. How's that? Anything feel weird?
happened?
Hmm?
Something does feel a little strange. However, it is within acceptable parameters.
What do you think is strange? And what exactly? Okay, well, I did just change some chips. Let me know right away if anything goes wrong.
Understood.
I stroke Ren's back and nuzzle my forehead against his. I always do this after performing maintenance on Ren. I don't remember when I started, but it's become kind of a ritual, like knocking on wood.
Well. Aww.
Thanks for everything.
It is my pleasure, Alba.
Counting on you, buddy.
It is my pleasure, Alba.
Alba, you always say that.
Is that strange?
No, not at all. It's just like you.
I wonder if I should thank you for that remark.
You should. It was a compliment.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I nuzzle Ren's forehead with mine again, then sit him down on the bed. Ren never changes, no matter what. We'll always be together.
Well, we're back at work.
Back at the shop.
Back at it again. Do you think this is a good stopping point? Good evening.
Good evening.